feels like this year's offensive line just has a certain nastiness about them. And I mean that in all of the good ways. But it just seems like that this year's offensive line has an attitude.
No, like we want to go out we want to go out there and be the most physical unit on the field. Like nothing dirty or anything, just like being together and making sure we let the other D-line know that we're there and we're going to hit them harder than they hit us.
There's been a pretty consistent group here as of late, but the center position has changed in and out with injuries from time to time. And that's a pretty key position. What does it mean when there's a different center in there, or does anything really change?
I think Kerr and Rock both step up to the challenge very well. Like they spend a lot more time than most of us in the film room, making sure that they can make their calls and being prepared to like let us know what's going on. So there's not much of a change. Like obviously Kerr's our starter, but there's not much of a drop off at all.
You mentioned being physical. Felt like early on it maybe wasn't there, but obviously as the season has gone, you guys have become really, really good. Was there something that happened, something that changed? Because it felt like no coincidence that during that 5-game winning streak, the offensive line really seemed to gel and play some of its best football.
I think it's confidence a lot because we were a really young group. Like Dawson's played a lot of football, but the rest of us, we were really young, and we just had to build that confidence to know that we can go out there and do it.
Thoughts on Emporia State? I'm sure it's still early in prep, but thoughts on Emporia State?
They're a good team, no doubt. I think we have the people and the pieces to go beat them, and like Coach said, 8-3 is way better than 7-4, so we got to go do that.
Talk about the significance of that, just getting to 8 wins after the struggles the last couple of years and what it would do for this team, and to bounce back from a tough loss last week.
Yeah, no, I think like our captains have done a great job of like changing the culture and having us help change the culture, and we can definitely see it, and I'm really happy with what we've done. Obviously, it's not exactly what we wanted, but I think we can keep building from this and just keep getting better.
What does it mean to have I don't know if there's going to be postseason play or not, or whether that means a bowl game. I don't think anybody knows. What is the importance of going into the off season with a win?
I think it just builds like our morale. Like we want to work harder. Like yeah, we ended with a win, but we know we can do a lot better, and it'll just push everybody more in the weight room, push us in the film, technique, everything.
Why did you choose Fort Hays State University?
I really like Coach Brown. Coming in, he made it feel like a family from the beginning, and I don't know, the other schools didn't really do that for me.